Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. Peace is not just an absence of war, but rather in the Old Testament the word is shalom, which talks about peace in relationships, peace in communities, in yourself and in your body. It's about wholeness and well-being, individually and corporately. Peacemaker is also an active word. It's not blessed are the peaceful or blessed are the pacifists, but it's blessed are the peacemakers. There's a story in the Old Testament of a woman called Abigail. She was described as intelligent and beautiful, and David, before he was king, was travelling through the country with his men, a huge company of them, and despite coming across Abigail and her husband Nabal's land, despite their hunger, they left the land and the livestock alone. David sent some of his men to greet Nabal and to ask for supplies, but Nabal turned him away with insults and ignored his request. David prepared to attack because he'd been slighted and insulted, and Abigail heard about this, and so she prepared food and thought about wise words required, and went out to greet David, to stop him in his tracks. David accepted her apology, her peacemaking, accepted the food that she'd brought for him and his men, and he said to her, "Praise be to the Lord, the God of Israel, who sent you today to meet me. May you be blessed for your good judgment and for keeping me from bloodshed this day and avenging myself with my own hands." Abigail was truly a peacemaker, responding with grace and generosity, not with insult. And she took the initiative and she made peace. Truly a child of God.
Great. This is the one. In the crushing, in the pressing, you are making new wine. In the soil I now surrender, you are breaking new ground. So I yield to you until you're careful. When I trust you, I don't need to understand. Make me your vessel, make me an offering, make me whatever you want me to be. Came here with nothing, but all you have given me. Jesus, bring you wine out of me. In the crushing, in the pressing, you are making new wine. In the soil I now surrender, you are breaking new ground. You are breaking new ground. So make me a vessel, make me an offering, make me whatever you want me to be. Came here with nothing, but all you have given me. Jesus, bring you wine out of me. Jesus, there is new wine, there is new power, there is new freedom, and the kingdom is here. I lay down my old frames to carry your new fire today. And where there is new wine, there is new power, there is new freedom, the kingdom is here. Lay down my old frames to carry your new fire today. So make me your vessel, make me your offering, make me whatever you want me to be. I came here with nothing, but all you have given me. Jesus, bring new wine out of me.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall see God. As I think about peace and being a peacemaker, it brings me back to the meaning, the real meaning of the word peace. In the world that we live in, we say two nations are at peace because they're not fighting, or two enemies are at peace because they're just not actively fighting. But we know that's actually quite different than real peace. Peace that the Bible talks about is more than just the absence of fighting and active strife. It really means the presence of something greater than strife and division, and that is the presence of God that brings chaos to nothing. It brings disorder. It drives out disorder. It drives out chaos, and it brings true, lasting peace. So a peacemaker, in my mind, is somebody who sees beyond just the absence of fighting, but somebody who's able to look into a situation, look into relationships, and say, no, not only is it the absence of fighting, but it's the presence of a unity. It's the presence of true love and understanding. And so actually peace, in a way, is something that's not just intentional, but can even be aggressive, in the sense like when Jesus rebuked the storm and he said, "Peace, be still," and the storm ceased. Do you remember that story over the Sea of Galilee when Jesus rebuked the storm? Peace, be still. And it drove out chaos. It drove out destruction. So the example that I'll just leave you with is a family, for instance. Just because there's no act of fighting in a family doesn't mean that there's peace, because peace is something much more deep. It's something that's internal to us. So my prayer for all of us, and myself included, is that as peacemakers, we would be intentional this week about going to people that we know that maybe we're not fighting with right presently, but we know that there's still an awkwardness, there's still that feeling of difficulty between us. It's going and being intentional and saying, I want to make this right. I want to add to this relationship. I want to bring peace, true peace, into the relationship by clearing up any misunderstandings, by being the first to go and apologize, by being that security blanket of love for a person who really needs it in the moment. So God bless you, and go be a peacemaker.
Peacemaker, fear taker, soul soother, storm smoother, light shiner, lost finder. cloud lifter, deliverer, heart toucher, truth lover. Who other could be? Fear taker, peacemaker to me. Mind clear, sigh here, hand holder, consoler, wound binder, tear dryer, strength giver, provider, heart healer, kind father. Who other could be? My Savior, peacemaker to me. Let your peace rule in my heart. Let your kindness fill my thoughts. Let your strength secure my soul. Let your peace take hold in me. Let your wisdom guide my will. Your compassion fill this place. Let my anxious thoughts be still. Let your peace rule in my heart. I need you. I need you. I need you in my life. Lord, I trust you. Believe you. I need you in my life. I know. Heart toucher, truth lover. Who other could be?